your girl is here. So coming to you guys tonight now. It is now like 10 o'clock. I just finished watching my entire 1 hour video for my finale for my book. That video will be up later today. Obviously, this video is tonight. Vlogmas day 30, obviously. But it'll obviously be at the start of tomorrow. Because tomorrow I work and you guys know I'm going to clean my bathroom with you guys. I never came on and shared my videos from last night as well, so I'll share them as well, and then just kind of share. It was definitely, 15 miles, and a couple years later for the jacket to be hanging up. That is absolutely insane, guys. That is 15 miles away from where she was last seen. Wild, indeed. And then the next one was crazy, where he saw, like, an 8-foot black figure that kind of looked like it was taller than, like a human. Like, it was almost 8 feet tall. That was wild, guys. And then he has no memory of what happened, though. But he knows that he, went off the beaten path, which I thought was really, really crazy as well. And still to this day, he doesn't remember what happened to him. And then the third person had 2 separate people that made legitimate concerns, right? Because they heard, like, this solo woman cry for help, and then the very next night, 2 other people reported it. So it's definitely wild. Like, I don't know how the heck, I mean, unless somebody actually found the person, but I mean, I don't know it. I mean, if it's, if it's severe enough, obviously, like, and it's jurisdiction, well, I mean, it's really not really well, it is really. Like, for example, like, if there's a prisoner, right, that has escaped, right, like, they have no issue. Actually, no, anybody in like, a federal kind of power has the authority to do that, I believe. For example, right, when there's a manhunt, right, you can literally stop every single vehicle in and out of the town and look in the back seats and then open the trunk, right? Like, they don't care. They're gonna tell you to open up the trunk, and you're gonna open up the trunk, right? You're gonna make sure there's not a fugitive in there, right? So, yeah, so that is wild. I mean, unless somebody went wild like that, I have no idea how those people were never found. It was definitely crazy, just vanishing into thin air as well in the other guy's video. Still to this day, never been found, which is just crazy. So yeah, it's definitely, really, really crazy. And speaking of that too, I also did watch a Georgia video on their weather, and their weather is down to like 20s as well at night. So that's crazy as well. So it's definitely winter time, but their winter is obviously much, much, shorter than ours and later than ours too, because you guys remember I was down there in April and everything is out, like 100% past pretty much Richmond, Virginia. Richmond was maybe 90%, but definitely once you cross that North Carolina state line, 100% out, and then again I get back and Pennsylvania is like 50. And then the crazy Christmas miracle shooting in Florida, but again, not what you want to know, not why I want to go to Florida to witness a terrible crime. No, I want to witness the amazing blue oceans off the Florida Key. All right, guys. Anyhow, not quite there yet. We can't get too excited yet. We're almost there though. But yeah, so that was really cool. Or, really scary, but really cool, how God can work like that. So, and save, that child, that Christmas miracle. And then it came on the news, the Inside Edition, is pretty much as soon as I was done watching it, which is just wild. But hey, guys, this is the year of Freaky Fridays, so, yeah, I mean, what can I say, right? And then also, speaking as well, that I didn't share this earlier, but that also matches answers the question that I had shared before. It's like, no, I mean, it's probably not like a big grapefruit, right, that has been stabbed. But again, if those are even real, right, like, it just doesn't make sense that you would just own. I mean, there should be the before too, and there wasn't, because like I said, getting the answer is like finding the 5 blue diamonds off the. Yeah, so like I said, guys, that was pretty much, yeah, craziness, like I had shared before. But I don't know. A lot of them seem shopped, like I said. But none of them were big red not golf balls. What should you say? Grapefruit, right? No. Not a single one. So if they were real, then that's not. No, she's definitely doesn't have the right terminology. And maybe she should refresh and refrain from refresh herself on being serious, and then also refrain from, not sharing truth. If those, again, even are true. But who knows? Well, the answer lies off. Alright, guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Let's get into today's video, which will actually be just a second for you guys and a couple hours for me, but actually not a couple hours because I'm sleeping a majority of them. I'm going to go brush my teeth and go to bed. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Everyone, your girl is here, so coming to you guys today now. Merry Christmas Eve, everyone. It is now officially 11:07. I have, roughly 7,500 steps, so right on target to meet my goal for today at work, and obviously get just another additional 2,000 here before work, meet it at work, and which also means then that tomorrow, you guys know, we're gonna go over all of my goals. I don't know if I'll be hiking anywhere today, or hiking like I did last year, but we'll definitely just do the videos here if we have to, and then we'll do more hair practice together and everything. So I just want to come on and make a morning video. I did just produce my hour video of my book review and book reading. That'll obviously be up after this. So here in probably about 10 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and do my bathroom with you guys, and then that'll pretty much be the New Year's Eve video. I'm probably not going to stay up tonight, so it'll just, it's literally 12 hours from now. Well, 12 hours and like 40 minutes, because, 11 to 11, and then you have to it's 11:10, so 50 minutes. But anyhow, guys, so 12 hours and 50 minutes from now, but yeah, I probably won't stay up, but it'll definitely, I don't think I stayed up last year, did I? No. Next year, though, guys, for sure, we'll stay up together. We'll pull an all-nighter, and I'll come up with some really fun things to do with you guys, whether it be like, like music or dancing, or games that I can do kind of like by myself that hype you guys up, like, maybe some kind of like Yahtzee. I know before I did some crazy Yahtzee, what is crazy Yahtzee? Well, it's really funny. So, I was really, really bad one time. Whenever I was younger, there was a church that I went to, and I know, it was really bad, guys. They had games, but everybody was okay with it. It's not that bad. I make it sound bad, right? Like, the change in front of me won. And right there, I just practiced my goal. So, anyhow, we had, you take the dice, and it was one of those tile floors, so when you bounce it, it just goes all wild. And you just kind of like throw them on the ground, and that's how you roll, instead of actually shake, shake, shake in your hand. So maybe we can do something like that, like a fast-paced, like, hype, that'll be really, really cool. And I also have to change as well, you know, because you guys, I think I told you this, that my New Year's resolution or goals were tradition. There we go. I used to find a radio station and then always, and then, you know the first song of the year. So if it ended after the new year, it was actually then that next song, because the song initially started in the last year. So then every time I listened to it, I could say, I'm the only one. Yeah, so like my own little I'm the only one. So I'll have to come up with some other kind of thing, just because, I don't really listen to radio that much anymore with all the Bluetooth. And I know I shared that before. It's like, well, who listens to that anymore? But anyhow, obviously some people do. People still win. And that's also an advantage too, because remember how I said like Kiss 1027 does their $1,000 keyword, right? And then you just have to text the keyword to Kiss 1027 and you can possibly win $1,000. So that'll be really, really fun. And then also, I'm really hoping that I can also make it since my car won't be, they didn't have, at the shop that I usually go to, they didn't have any until February. So hopefully, definitely as well, I can make it to Pittsburgh as well for my, run. And I don't have to deal with the nonsense, from people who don't have common sense. But that's okay, right? That's okay. But I still fight for what's right. And I already shared that. It's like, yeah. I mean, because I did call some places and it was like $375 for a new windshield. That's obviously rather lower than what I was expecting, but if I don't have to pay $375, I don't want to pay $375. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's just, yeah, I don't want to do that. So, anyhow, regardless, I have income tax coming as well. So, and obviously, even $50. And I have to check actually as well how many paychecks I have until I want to leave for Florida. But even I'll still be really, really, really good, And there's probably some, places that are just a little bit lower in price as well per night in Miami. So that'll be really, really good. So yeah. And then depending on all the things that, again, because my list isn't finalized, I can always, just spend the more, like, because I'm only taking one night down, I'm only taking one night down because I can, and I'm obviously more prepared this year. So, I can probably go to, see, I don't know if I could I probably could, guys, go to probably the very bottom of South Carolina, like right at the Georgia line. I don't know if I could, it'd be a shot, but I think I could do it, honestly. No joke. I think I could manage that. Because you guys saw I was in, what was it, Winchester, Virginia, at like, it wasn't even 8 o'clock. Or maybe it was right at 8 o'clock. It was wild, if you guys remember that. So, then you just have North Carolina, and it was only 8 o'clock, guys. 8 o'clock. Let me stress that again. 8 o'clock. In pretty much the middle of Virginia. So, I'm pretty sure, I actually still have my receipt from I'll go ahead and find it and post it. It was like, literally, I think I checked into the park at like 8:30 or something like that. It was wild. I'm going to have to double check. But regardless, guys, I can definitely make it, for sure. Just a one-nighter. And then maybe do some of the stuff in Clearwater, because I can sleep in and relax, knowing that Clearwater, in Tampa to Miami is only like 4 hours at the most. I could stay and do my stuff in Clearwater because I'm already so close. I just have the entire state of Georgia, And then I obviously I would want to obviously get on 75. So I would have to go take Interstate 10 because Interstate 10 connects 75 and 95. Well, it's really across the whole bottommost part, east to west is Interstate 10. I was obviously on that in Texas. But yeah, regardless, guys. So, you know, I kind of got off on a tangent there, but that's okay. You know, taking up more time. I was only at 6 minutes. So, but yeah, regardless, you know, if I don't want to spend that much money, you know, 375, I don't want to do that. You know, like, I don't want to say, okay, well, I'll get it all back in income tax. It's like, no, it was wrong. You know, the law clearly says you need to clear off your car the whole way. So, that's that. So, anyhow, guys, I'm going to go ahead here, just get a little bit more steps and exercise rather slower, and then rather slowly, and then go ahead and come on here with you guys and clean. And then that'll be my New Year's Eve video, the final day of Vlogmas and the final day of New Year of the year. So anyhow, guys, talk to you guys soon. Come on, here, girls. It's now officially 11:40, and we are ready to do my bathroom. So let's roll. Look at it, guys. Ooh, my own science experiment, guys. Oh. All right, let me shake this. Okay, let me throw this out. Let's watch it. Alright, now let's do my tub with powered on. Good old powered on wash, guys. Alright. Oh, wait. I'm gonna take out these. Throw these over. Hey, what up?
You know what?
Huh?
Since there'll be so many cops on the road
Yes.
today,
Yes.
when you go to work, you can take my car if you promise to be real careful.
Yeah.
You're cleaning the bathroom again.
Yeah, Jimmy. You're supposed to do it every week about. Sometimes I slack a little bit and it's about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, but you gotta clean your bathroom, you know?
Yep.
Keep the place clean.
Yeah, today
I guess it's actually almost, you know, proven that it's easier on your, you know, on your nose and stuff like that. You breathe easier and less dust, less dirt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it's, you gotta clean, Mama.
Yeah, I think after you go to work, I may look online, see how bad my headache is. I don't know why I'm getting these god-awful headaches. I'm in daylight terrible.
I don't know, Mama.
I don't know if it's coming from my neck.
everyone, your girl is here. So it's now 12:15 about, and obviously I have a big long upload and I want my phone to stay charged at work. I know obviously on Christmas Day I was obviously playing music a lot, you know, whenever, so my phone went down and then my grandma had to bring my charger, but usually I just like to have it above 30 the whole time I'm at work. So, obviously taking uploads takes a lot of time because, you know, you're using data or something like that. I don't know exactly what your phone does, but it tries to get a good signal and gets your video up. So, I'll go ahead here and have my warmed up pizza from Sunday night, and then I'll go ahead here and get going, and yeah, that'll pretty much conclude New Year's Eve. Nothing super extravagant for me. No, you know, Times Square and all that. But again, definitely next year we'll have a really nice, you know, video with you guys as well. So anyhow, guys, I'll go ahead here, get going, and happy early New Year's, since I am not going to get to say it to you guys today, well, tomorrow at midnight. So Happy New Year's, guys, and let's get ready for an amazing video tomorrow with goal reviews and new goals and just a whole bunch of really good stuff and the beginning of...
If it was the last, live my day as if there was no plan to get back in the groove.